There has been a lot of rumors circulating the internet about the Nintendo Switch 2, but it seems they might have a little bit of competition because a new PlayStation handheld is apparently in early development. I have a few things to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or via YouTube memberships. Now, this is a rumor that has been spreading across the internet like wildfire. It's by WCCF Tech, at least this article that I'm referencing is. It says a new PlayStation handheld powered by AMD is in early development, and it will apparently be compatible with both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 titles. So this is all stemming from a report by a content creator named Moore's Law is Dead, a YouTuber. The Japanese company is apparently planning to re-enter the handheld market with new hardware. The console will be powered by a custom AMD APU and is currently in the high-level design phase, meaning that it has at least a year or two and hasn't been greenlit for release yet. Now, I, of course, love game consoles. I would be happy to purchase another handheld. I love my Nintendo Switch, and of course, PlayStation has made some fantastic ones in the past, but I definitely have a lot of questions about this because, first of all, it sounds like it will be a digital-only device, and all of these companies have been trying to go to an all-digital future, so this does seem like, yes, another massive push towards that all-digital future, but the market has changed a lot since the Vita, and yes, all of the Nintendo handhelds before the Switch, like the DS, sold like crazy. There really was no other handheld game systems on the market. It was very limited, and I know Sony did then see major success with the PlayStation Portable, but afterwards, the Vita just didn't sell well, which is a shame because it's a great little system, and there are a lot of cool games out there for the Vita, but Sony just didn't follow through because they didn't see the number of sales that they wanted. But now we live in an era where there's, high-powered portables everywhere because, back when it was just the Nintendo portables and the PSP, they were popular, but they weren't high-powered, nor could they play current AAA games. They needed games that, were designed specifically for them, and now we're seeing a whole new era where, with all of these high-powered portables, in many cases, they can play the exact same games that you play on your PlayStation 5 or Xbox or PC, and this is rumored to be compatible with both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 titles, which sounds like it could be really cool. But it also goes on to say that the specs for this handheld have yet to be defined, but Moore's Law is Dead speculates it's likely to utilize 18 CUs to maintain compatibility with all the PS4 titles available on the PlayStation Store, and as such, it's plausible the new system's GPU could run at 1.8 gigahertz or slower due to the PlayStation 5's variable clock speeds. I certainly, at this point, personally, wouldn't trust any speculation. It seems reasonable that they're working on this thing because they released the PlayStation Portal in November, and it was almost like they were testing the waters to see how many dedicated PlayStation fans would shell out money, so clearly there's ambition with Sony to create a portable device, but I think that we really need to wait and see what the specs are, especially with this claim that it's part of the 6th generation of PlayStation consoles. I think that while PlayStation/Sony is looking to the future, I also think that these companies are looking to compete with the Nintendo Switch. I do think that they see how much money it has made, how the Switch has dominated, and I think that they really are looking for, a cut of the handheld market again. It will be interesting to see if we get any more information as the weeks go on, or if all of the talk will kind of die out surrounding this, but yes, apparently a new PlayStation handheld is in the works. It is in early development, and if this happens, I definitely think a lot of people would buy into this, especially if it's true that it will have compatibility with PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 titles. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.